Good morning friends and my dear children. Today we are going to learn about the expression for velocity of electron in Bohr's orbit. Okay, this is the topic in atomic structure. Okay, previously in the previous videos we have learnt about the expression for energy and expression for radius of the Bohr's nth orbit. Okay, so in this video a small derivation regarding the expression for velocity of electron, and after that we will be learning certain formulas. Okay, we'll note down certain formulas which are very much useful for doing numericals. Okay, so let us start with the topic. Okay, what is the expression for velocity of electron in Bohr's nth orbit? Okay, expression for velocity of electron in Bohr's orbit. Okay, so this is our topic for today. Okay, so to derive the expression for velocity of the electron, okay, we have to recall the Bohr's quantum condition. I think you all have remembered what is Bohr's quantum condition. Okay, so you have learnt according to Bohr's quantum condition. Okay, according to Bohr's quantum condition, MVR is equal to what? NH by 2 pi, isn't it or not? MVR is equal to what? NH by 2 pi. This condition is called as what? Bohr's quantum condition. Okay, so from this, if you get the expression for velocity, okay, if you want to find velocity, bring this m and r to the denominator. Then v becomes equal to what? NH by 2 pi mr. Okay, now in place of r, you can substitute the value for the radius of the orbit. We know that. Okay, so if you take this to be the equation 1, we know that the value of r is how much? R is equal to n square h square by 4 pi square me square z. Okay, now n square h square by 4 pi square me square z. Okay, that is the formula for radius. Okay, so if you are going to substitute this value of r in this expression 1, okay, substitute the value of r. Okay, now substitute the value of r in equation 1. I think you cannot see if I write so top. Right? Substitute the value of r in equation 1. Value of r in equation 1. We get v is equal to nh by 2 pi m into, in place of r we are going to substitute this value, n square h square by 4 pi square me square z. Okay, so you are going to substitute, in place of this r you are going to substitute the formula for r. Okay, now expression for radius we have already learnt in previous video, right? N square h square by 4 pi square me square z. Okay, now let us do the simplification for this. Here m and m gets cancelled. Here pi and square gets cancelled. 2 1s are 2 2s are. Okay, so let us reciprocate this equation. So v is equal to nh by, what are left over that I am writing? nh by n square h square by 2 pi e square z. 2 pi e square z. Okay, this if you are going to reciprocate, what you are going to get? nh into 2 pi e square z by n square h square. Okay, n and square gets cancelled. Here also h and square gets cancelled. So we are left with one equation. What is that? 2 pi e square z by nh. 2 pi e square z by nh. Now again in this also we can substitute certain standard values. What are those standard values which we have? 2 pi e square. Pi is fixed 3.14. E value is 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. And here h value is also fixed. H value means what? Planck's constant. That is 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 27 erg second or 34 joule second. Okay, so here pi is fixed, E is fixed and H is fixed. What are the variables which are there? Only Z and N are variables. Z means atomic number and N means orbit number. Okay, so the variables are what? Only Z and N. So if you are going to substitute the values of pi, E square and H. Okay, so these values 2 pi E square H, these values if you are going to substitute, okay, I just rounded up that values because Z and N are variables. They keep changing with element as well as orbit number keeps changing. Okay, so like that if you just substitute, okay, substitute the value of H, E and Z, okay, pi. Okay, pi value is how much? 3.14 and E value is 1.602 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs and H value you know. Okay, now H value is how much? 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second. Okay, if you substitute all these values in the above expression, you will be getting 2 pi E square H. 2 pi E square by H. Value how much you will be getting? 2.18. Okay, if you substitute all these values, okay, in this constant expressions, okay, so this constant expression will have value how much? 2.18 into 10 to the power of 6. 2.18 into 10 to the power of 6 you will be getting. Okay, so along with that you have Z and you have N also. Therefore, V will become how much? 2.18 into 10 to the power of 6 into Z by N, meters per second. This is the expression for what? Velocity of electron. Okay, Z value and N value keeps changing with orbit number as well as atomic number. Okay, so this is the expression. So now if you are going to just verify that equation, okay, you will be getting one more formula. So here V is inversely proportional to N, isn't it or not? V is directly proportional to Z and V is inversely proportional to N values. Please remember that points. V is directly proportional to Z and V is inversely proportional to N. Okay, so velocity of electron can be written as what? You have one more formula. Based on this, you will be having one more formula. Okay, so V1 by V2. Suppose if you take, okay, now two different velocities. Okay, V1 by V2 is equal to Z1 by Z2. From this equation, you can get this. Okay. And from this equation you can get it as what? V1 by V2 is equal to N2 by N1 as they are inversely proportional. Okay, N2 by N1. V1 by V2 becomes equal to what? N2 by N1. So these two are also the formulas which we will come across for doing numericals. Okay, so these two formulas also please note down. Okay, so now we are going to we are going to summarize the formulas. We are going to summarize the formulas for what? For radius, velocity, energy and wavelengths. Okay, I am just rubbing this. Okay, summarize the formulas up to now, what we have learned. Let us summarize the formulas. Okay, summarize the important formulae. Summarize the important formulae. Okay, first for radius. Okay, now for radius, what are the important formulae which we come across up to now? So for radius, r is equal to what? N square h square by 4 pi square me square z. This is the first formula for radius of the Bohr's nth orbit. Okay, and you will also come across the formula r is equal to 0.529. Okay, now 0.529 into n square by z. N square by z. This is second formula. Please remember all these formulas. One by one I am writing. Very important formulas all these are. Okay. Right. This is in angstroms. Please remember. This is in angstroms. Radius of the orbit taken in angstroms. Okay. And so from this, r is directly proportional to n square and r is inversely proportional to z. Okay. R is directly proportional to n square. So from this, what you can write? R1 by R2 is equal to n2 square by n1 square. Sorry, n1 square by n2 square. Directly proportional. R is directly proportional to n square. So you can write it as what? R1 by R2 is equal to n1 square by n2 square. Okay, so this can be treated as what? Third formula for radius. Okay. Next, coming to energy. For energy, what are the formulas? Summarize the formulas. Please, very, very important formulas. All these are. We will be doing numericals based on these formulas. Okay. So, please write these formulas carefully. Second one, for energy. What are the formulas we come across for energy of the electron in Bohr's nth orbit? Okay, so we are going to learn about that now, right? So E is equal to minus ZE square by 2R. First formula what we have learned, E is equal to minus ZE square by 2R. That is first formula. Okay, based on these formulas we are going to do certain numericals. That's why these formulas are very, very important. And E is equal to minus 2 pi square me power 4 z square m. E is equal to minus 2 pi square me power 4. Pi square me power 4. 2 pi square me power 4 z square by n square h square. This is one formula for energy. Okay. So, and next one more formula is E is equal to minus 313.6 kilocalories per mole. Kilocalories. Energy can be calculated in what? Kilocalories. Minus 313.6 kilocalories. Here variables are what? Z square and n square only. So Z square by n square. This is third formula for energy. And next you have one more formula for energy. As E and Z are directly proportional, you have E1 by E2 is equal to Z1 square by Z2 square. And as E and n square are inversely proportional, you have one more formula. E1 by E2 is equal to n2 square by n1 square. Okay. So like this also you have formulas. Please note down all these formulas so that they are very, very important for doing numericals. Okay. And now next third expression which we have learnt is for velocity. I am rubbing this radius concept. Formula for radius I wrote 3 formulas. For energy I wrote 4 formulas. Please check carefully. Right. Next energy formula for velocity. Okay, third one is what? Expression, formula for velocity of electrons. Okay, so what are the formulas which we have learnt for velocity? First one, V is equal to 2 pi ZE square by NH. V is equal to 2 pi ZE square by NH. This is one formula which just now we have learnt, right? And next, okay, based on this, you have this formula, we got it based on what? Bohr's quantum condition. So NH by 2 pi mr. You can even write V is equals to NH by 2 pi mr. This is one more formula. And third formula is what? V1 by V2 is equal to N2 by N1. As V and N are inversely proportional. Okay, na? As V and N are inversely proportional, we can get the formula to be what? V1 by V2 is equal to V1 by V2 is equal to N2 by N1. That is third formula. Okay, and next, formula for time period T is equal to, time period T is equal to, okay, formula for time period T is equals to 2 pi r by V, 2 pi r by V, okay na, circumference of the orbit, 2 pi r by V, T is equals to 2 pi r by V. This is also one formula. Okay, so like this you have 3 formulas are there. Okay, and even you have in terms of this energy formulas can be written even in terms of what we call wavelength. Okay, so you have E is equal to h nu, one formula is there. Okay, now E is equal to h nu and E is equal to hc by lambda also. You have energy, for energy you have E is equal to h nu and E is equal to hc by lambda. These two formulas also can be used even for energy also. Okay, and you have one more formula, that is mass Einstein, Albert Einstein's equation, E is equal to mc square. Okay, that formula is also there, E is equal to mc square. Okay, so like this you have come across so many formulas up to now. What all the expressions which we have learnt, these are the different formulas which we come across, and these formulas we will use for doing numericals. Okay, so numericals part I'll be dealing in the next video. Until then, please keep by hearting these formulas, write these formulas all in one place so that it will become very easy for you to do the numericals. Okay, now right, so I'm stopping the video up to here. Okay, thanks for watching, and please, those who are watching my video for the first time, please kindly visit my channel and check for the what all the videos which have been uploaded up to now, and kindly subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.